the idea was, well, everybody can have a car or a motorcycle, whatever it is, yeah. And with this, we had 3 separate accidents, 3 fatal.
Oh.
First in August, when they arrived already, August, September. The second was, you wouldn't believe it, one of the students went to Morocco, and in one of those youth hostels in Morocco, there was a gas leak. So, that was the second. And the third was during the spring break, 2 or 3 students went with the car. The idea was to go from Innsbruck with the car to Athens, Greece. Now there are no roads. I mean, you can go as far as Italy, but then it's pretty tough.
Right.
And they hit, in foggy conditions, they hit a lumber track. So this was the 3rd time. And it was terrible, absolutely terrible. I was the academic advisor of the group, but we had a priest who was the director and also a faculty member from the English department. And then they said, well, if this is the first year, I don't know, the whole thing can maybe derailed already at the beginning. Now, Father Hesper called the parents together, parents of those who were, of course, affected, and the parents where the students still there. Now, even the parents who had lost their children there, they said, no, this is too valuable an educational experience. We continue. We continue. So the parents made a decision that this will not stop. And then it never stopped, it never happened again.
That's great.
Well, that's great. Yeah. But of course, there was a question, well, what will happen? And no, except for broken bones on skiing, nothing happened. And I'm glad it's over, and 44 years is a long time.
Yes, it is.
It's a long time. 1,500 students altogether.
Wow.
Yeah, 1,500. Oh yeah.
When did Notre Dame hire you to oversee the program versus
Because you came
Innsbruck?
in '64 in the
I
spring
came in '64
as a visiting
here,
professor.
and I was here aware of what is happening, and I was the academic advisor in Innsbruck.
Right.
I helped to get enrolled and get the faculty together and get the academic side going. Yeah. But then in 1967, I came over here then for permanent on the faculty with the family. And then at that juncture, they asked me in 1969 to be also the director of the program over there. So I prepared the students, and I was also the director over there for 2 years. It's usually it was a 2-year term.
Second year being our year.
And we had 69, 70,
Yeah.
that was the first group that I had, and then 70, 71, that was your group.
the best group?
Yes, the best group. No, it was a good group. It was a really good group. But I was in charge, I would say, behind also when I was here on campus, that the whole thing would run at least on a good state. And it did. It did for a
Do
long
you
time.
stay, we never asked you this last time we saw you, but are there other groups that stay in contact with you?
Oh yes, oh yes, oh
Good.
yes, they do. Yes, those I had. This is 76, 78, yes, and then the last one I had 82 to 85, 2-3 years, and with those, the students that you have as a director over there, you get very close.
Right.
You get very close. And I was always say, the friendships that develop. It's a lifetime friendship that develops.
Right.
And good memories of Innsbruck. Maybe also bad ones. Usually they are good ones.
You forget the bad ones.
Yeah.
When we come to our reunions, it's like there's nobody else on campus but the Innsbruck friends.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Were you sad to see the Innsbruck program end? At Notre Dame?
It ended 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago, yeah. Well, the point is this, that as the enrollment diminished gradually with so many other programs running,
Right.
so you had, in order to have a separate program of your own, you need at least 20 students. And the enrollment went down to 15 and lower than that to 10.
Really?
Yes, and so they said, no, that's impossible, cannot be done anymore. And so they went together with a consortium that is by a consortium of 3 or 4 or 5 universities that come together and have it in Berlin. Okay, why not? So it doesn't depend anymore on the number.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, whoever wants to go can go and, for a semester or for a year. And that's okay. I think that's okay.